Wearable devices like the AliveCore Cardia, Fitbit, and Apple Watch are known for tracking step counts, heart rate, and heart rhythms. But what if we were able to gather even more biological data that could help us better monitor our health? What if we can actually predict disease using these data? A recent study of a new skin patch shows promise that this device can actually measure our sweat, both its composition and its production rate, in order to give us real-time data about our risk for chronic diseases. What can we as CEOs and doctors do to get this technology on the market and to our patients? Welcome to the Clinical Divide. I'm Dr. Kevin Campbell. I'm a Duke-trained cardiologist, and I'm the CEO of the health data startup Pacemate. Every week, this healthcare analytics news video series examines healthcare, technology, and medicine's top news stories. I try to bring you the views that help physicians and healthcare executives bridge the clinical divide. Last week, an article published in the Journal of Science Advances highlighted a battery-free skin adhesive patch that's actually able to provide real-time data to the consumer as well as to that consumer's physician. This device can provide information on the wearer's blood pH, sweat rate, and also blood chemistry, specifically levels of chloride, glucose, and lactic acid. Electrolyte and other chemistry abnormalities can signal chronic diseases such as cystic fibrosis, diabetes, or something that causes a lack of oxygen. In addition, these data can help track treatment progress for other diseases as well. I believe this technology has great potential. Instead of having a patient spend time and money to go to a physician's office for blood tests and then wait for results, this patch will immediately send data to the wearer and the physician and provide information that can impact treatment and expedite changes in therapy right away. These patches appear thus far to be cost effective and may very well lead to better control of chronic diseases such as diabetes. The wearables market continues to expand rapidly. Google recently announced the purchase of Fossil smartwatch tech. In addition, Wearable's smartwatch ECG reader has recently applied for clearance by the US FDA. Johnson & Johnson is teaming up with Apple to detect atrial fibrillation earlier, and AliveCore Cardia, who's really been a leader in this market, continues to innovate and combine other biologic readings with ECGs. Now the Centers for Disease and Medicaid Services, CMS, is beginning to actually reimburse internal medicine doctors for this type of work. There are now established pathways for chronic disease management that allow internal medicine doctors to get paid for important remote follow-up tasks. We as physicians and CEOs we have to come together and back the clinical trials and researchers working to develop these types of technologies that ultimately can improve our patients' lives and our ability to treat those patients. We must encourage CMS to continue to reimburse developers for this technology. We must be willing to make these tools available to our patients and our physicians and continue to demand a streamlined and efficient approval process from the FDA. It's vital to moving forward. Thank you again for joining me for this episode of The Clinical Divide. Until next week, I'm Dr. Kevin Campbell for Healthcare Analytics News.